Is minting a $1 trillion platinum coin the answer to the debt limit crisis? Now, what I learned about this is that it was first introduced in the Obama administration. It was shot down. I think the debt at that time was $16.5 trillion, allowed us to pay some debt off, but it was shot down. But because we're still going through a crisis, it's brought up again. This right here is in October 2021. And the article reads, can a $1 trillion platinum coin be the solution to the U.S. government's debt limits crisis? Before reaching a short-term deal to end a standoff and avert a U.S. default, some senators and other proponents renewed talk of the improbable idea. The U.S. government was set to run out of money to pay its bills, including salaries of federal employees and pay Social Security benefits, which White House and experts say would have had grave economic effects and could have triggered a recession. Unfortunately, we're dealing with that right now. So it carries on to say legislation enacted in 2001 allows Treasury to mint platinum coins of any value without congressional approval. Under that law, the coin's value could be anything, but it would have to be platinum, not gold or silver, nickel, bronze, or copper, which are under Congress control. Amazing. Did not know that. So in theory, President Joe Biden could order Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen to have a coin with the value of $1 trillion to be minted and deposited into the Treasury, giving the government an extra $1 trillion to cover debts and prevent default. The idea was floated before in 2011 when the government faced another debt ceiling crisis. Former President Barack Obama said in 2017 on a podcast, Pod Save America, that he had his advisors discuss use of a $1 trillion coin as a safety valve. There were all kinds of wacky ideas about how potentially you could have this massive coin, Obama said in 2017 interview. I mean, it was some primitive. It was like out of the Stone Age or something, and I pictured rolling in some coin. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said Tuesday in an interview with CNBC she is opposed to the idea and doesn't believe it should be considered seriously. It's amazing there. A $1 trillion coin. It's really a gimmick, and what's necessary is for Congress to show that the world can count on America paying its debts, Yellen said Tuesday on CNBC, Squawk Box. Now, America pays its debts by using U.S. bonds. U.S. bonds are paid over time to people who invest in it by paying a little interest. But this $1 trillion coin could go into the accounts, pay the debts. But like I said, it shows that America can't pay its bills. Could it be trusted worldwide? So I understand that sentiment there. So let's go on and read some more. Yellen also raised concerns about how using a $1 trillion coin would affect trust in the independence of the Federal Reserve and Treasury. The platinum coin is equivalent to asking the Federal Reserve to print money to cover deficits that the Congress is unwilling to cover by issuing a debt. It compromises the independence of the Fed, conflating monetary and fiscal policy, and instead of showing the Congress and the administration can be trusted to pay the country's bills, it really does the opposite, Yellen said. So many experts are unsure about what the economic effects of the move would be given to its unprecedented. But experts cite concerns about inflation, saying that creating more money would weaken the value of the existing money circulating in the economy. That would mean that existing dollars would have less buying power, which could affect American consumers. Bingo! We're going through that right now. How rising gas prices, the dollar is losing value. So, okay, I understand this concept. This article will be in the description, So you can check it out. I'll leave it. Even though it's from October 2021, it still rings true of creating a coin. Even with this law, a law that we use to buy coins that us collectors and stackers buy on a regular basis. This law right here, I didn't know anything about creating platinum at any denomination. So it was clever, but how would it affect us? This would have been the most expensive coin in the world, even if it will only be in existence for a short period of time to pay the debts. And definitely couldn't make a coin ring out of this. All right, guys, this is JT from JT Coin Rings. Thanks for joining me for this video. If you would like to see more of my videos, make sure you push that like and subscribe. And if you have a comment, please leave it down below. I'll see you in the next video.